Hey again, everyone, it's time for part 3. For part 3, you're going to click on this link in order to get to today's activity. Once you've made a copy of that, you'll want to, of course, change your name at the top and move it to that math folder. Remember, that helps your teacher be able to see your thinking, which we love to see. So once you've changed your name and you've moved it to that folder that you have shared with your teacher, you are able to begin. And you're going to notice that it's going to look very familiar to you because it's a continuation of part 2. But now the big difference is that we're going to be actually solving the problems. So here on the front page, I have the Braining Camp link. You're welcome to use this Braining Camp link, but you can also write on your desk, use your toolkit, or any other way that you can think of to solve these problems. You can also use the whiteboard app on your iPad and screenshot as well. It's up to you. So what I would like for you to do to complete this activity is use whatever option fits best for you. If you choose to use Braining Camp, you can click here and click on the link, and the username and password is 4Winslow. If you're not in my class, you can also use that 4Winslow if you don't remember your teacher's username and password. But here's how it'll work. This problem is the same problem, and all of these are the same problems that you saw in part 2. But instead of just now figuring out if it's a measurement or fair share, we're actually going to solve it. So here's the problem again. An airplane has 86 guests flying on a plane to Boston. 3 people can sit in each row of the airplane. The airplane has 34 rows. Will there be enough seats for all of the guests to have a seat for their trip to Boston, and how do you know? So what you're going to do is create some sort of picture helping us see how you solved this problem. And then you are going to come over and type an explanation here. So if you were to use Braining Camp, for example, you would open up Braining Camp. You would go ahead and choose one of these tools. I like using the colored tiles. You would drag them to create a picture that matches the problem. Then you have a couple of options. You can screenshot this and upload it, or you can click the share button and copy the image. And once you copy it, you can go back and you can double tap on the screen and paste, and then make it smaller so that it fits inside the box. The last thing you'll need to do is to type and explain your thinking. So a picture is really helpful to help us see what you've done. Now explain your picture here. So we're going to explain your picture and how you solved. Once you've done that, you're ready to go on to the next slide. When you get all the way to the end, you are finished, and you are going to go back to Canvas to see what's next. And that means that you are finished early with this rotation, and you can go work on a rotation of your choice now. Have fun, and we're excited to see all the thinking that you do as you solve these measurement and fair share problems.